It's terrifying. And I didn't blank out during that time. Like, I didn't go to a happy place. I was completely there the entire time. And it's not... To think that you're gonna die is like this whole other feeling that really just can't be described. When I started going back to church, I was praying a lot, and I was just asking God, like, why? You know, did I do something wrong? Why am I being punished? You know, I know I stepped back from the faith for a really long time, but was all of this really necessary? And one of my friends had come up to me, and they're like, you know, you're really strong, and we're really proud of you. And I'm like, strong for what? You know, I didn't do anything. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. And they're like, no, but you're handling it and you're not letting it rule your life. And so I'm thinking maybe it was me and not somebody else, because I can handle it and I have a reason to get past it. Throughout the first year, everybody would ask me how I was doing, and I'd just be like, I'm fine, you know, I'm all right, obviously, see, like, look, I'm smiling, I'm good. And on the inside, you're hating yourself, and you're hating that nobody can see through the I'm fines. So luckily I didn't get into drinking or drugs or anything like that, and I never physically harmed myself, so that was good. I had, you know, depression, anxiety, paranoia, self-loathing. I was never suicidal, which I was thankful for. There are quite a few symptoms that go along with PTSD, but those are the main ones that I dealt with. The paranoia was always interesting. I would be driving and somebody would pull up next to me, and I'd just think out of nowhere that that person was going to pull a gun and shoot me. I had this huge fear of guns after this. With the anxiety, anything could set me off, and I would start hyperventilating, and then I'd start crying because it was humiliating that I couldn't, I guess, function normally, which is where the self-loathing comes in. I felt really dirty and broken and humiliated. To be honest, I don't hold any ill will towards him.
Really?
Whatsoever. No, that's just one more part of my life that he would take. So why would I give him that kind of power? For 2 years, I've had to read the paper, listen to the news, and it's all about, you know, their defense and their side of the story. And I'm like, there's another side. It sucks in the healing process when you're a faceless, nameless entity, and it's just kind of, it's not real until you know that there's actually somebody on the other side that this really did happen to, and not just, you know, all of the circus type dealings that were going on. Being victimized is terrible, but the victim mentality, you know, it comes from us, it comes from the individual. And sure, you know, some things in society feed into it, but the mentality is our own. And to get past that, you have to be willing. And it's a struggle. I mean, you might be living, but you have to fight to daily live. And, you know, it's not the victim or survivor's fault that it's happened. And there's no humiliation, you know, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. I have a reason to smile, and I made sure I had a reason, and I won't apologize for being able to.
Do you feel like you have to?
There are some people who look at me and they wonder why, you know, I'm in the hallway of the courthouse during closing arguments and I'm laughing. It's not because I'm not taking it seriously. I am. It's a very serious situation. But I shouldn't have to apologize to be able to enjoy my life. And I won't apologize for it.
And so it must feel really nice.
It does.
Not to be chained anymore.
Oh my gosh, it feels amazing. It does.
You're Erinn.
I'm Erinn.
That's